Somebody said that the gig economy deleted labor laws.
Oh, get out of here with that. You know why? Because, okay, I wonder if they live in California. Because I don't
know. But they're definitely pushing back. Now, so here's my thoughts on the gig economy.
Go, hit me with the gig economy.
Gig economy. I think the gig economy, hot take, can be a massive net positive for people in a transitionary season of their life. I'll give you an example. A friend of mine, we both know, he shall remain nameless. He does TaskRabbit.
Oh, wow.
You know what TaskRabbit is?
Yeah, you go do people's laundry, pick up groceries, whatever it is.
He lives in New York City. He could work for some job and make $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month and barely survive. Or he can have TaskRabbit and he's making $6,000, $7,000, sometimes $8,000 a month doing TaskRabbit.
My man's a hustler.
Check this out. As you do better on TaskRabbit, your rankings improve. As your rankings improve, you get paid more. As you get paid more, you have more flexibility on what jobs you won't take. So he's doing odd jobs. He's painting. He's doing these sorts of things, right?
Yeah.
The technology of it allows him the flexibility to take whatever jobs he wants. And you know what he does at night? He goes and gigs and works on a stand-up comedy career.
That's amazing.
He does 3 to 6 open mics every single night. And then he does TaskRabbit. This is the first time that he has money saved in the bank. He has an emergency fund. He's making good money. He can travel and go pursue his dream. I think the gig economy for the person that has that sort of vision, I think is a massive W. I think the gig economy, if you have no vision and you're like, well, I guess I'm just going to inevitably drive for Uber for the rest of my life, probably sucks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it probably sucks. But if you're like, yo, I'm going to go build my own thing. I'm going to go get my education. I think of my buddy Cyrus from Tech is the New Black. He went through a tech B2B boot camp where he's selling B2B business stuff. And he was doing that as he was driving Lyft. He was doing the B2B, the tech boot camp training while he was driving a Lyft at night.
Yeah.
He went from driving a Lyft at night and being homeless to landing his first tech job. And I think he started, I want to say like 70 or 80K doing B2B tech sales.
Yeah.
And now he's making 100K, 6 figures a month, like, because he just kept improving his ability to sell and over time. And this is all remote, by the way. It's all remote work. And now he helps people get into these programs, which, by the way, are very difficult. 30% actually complete, but out of the 30% who complete these programs, like over 90% get placed. Entry level pay 50 to 60K. I couldn't find a single person that I knew that I could pay to put them through this boot camp. You know why?
Why?
I'm just not passionate about it. I just I want to find some work that I'm passionate about. Okay, cool. So you could either have passion or you can go get to the bag, right?
Yeah.
There's a trade-off. Everything in life is a trade-off. Everything in life has pros and cons, yin and yang, right? And so
you were going to put them through it?
Bro.
How much is the program?
The program that Cyrus connected me with was a $500 boot camp.
Not bad.
It's a $500 boot camp.
Hard.
It takes 30 to 90 days. It's
amazing.
Extremely difficult.
Yep.
30% of people complete it. But again, out of those 30% that complete it, 90% get placed in a job. They help with placement. And so they sell business tech automation software, and you're selling to other businesses.
Wow.
Right? Folks don't want to do it. Cool.
All right.
Cool. So if you're not willing to do something like that, then, or go get certified as a plumber, or right, then like, and you're going to do Uber and Lyft. I think a lot of this is lack of vision for people of what's possible.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the gig economy is bad. I mean, what was the alternative to the gig economy?
Working at a taxi company.
Working at a taxi company, right?
Yeah.
Or working at Walmart.
Yep.
Or cleaning toilets, or working at Pizza Hut. Or you figure out a way to get a nice, reliable car that's within the range that Uber allows you, and you got to then figure out how to do it. No, it's not always going to be a net positive when you factor in mileage, when you factor in wear and tear on your car. It's not always going to be a net positive.
Yeah.
But you don't got somebody telling you what time you got to be at work. You don't got somebody telling you what you can and can't do. There's a level of autonomy.
I know people that have used it to get out of a bad financial position.
Okay, tell me more.
Depleted emergency fund, another emergency pops up, or maybe didn't have emergency fund, emergency pops up, whatever it is. And they're like, they finish their long work day and they're like, all right, I'm going to go run Instacart or whatever the ones that other people do, right?
Yep.
Like Uber Eats or something like that. And then you just hustle after work to get an extra couple $100 within a couple days. And then it's like, oh, cool. You just replenish your emergency fund fairly quickly,
right?
Paid for that car part, that broke down or whatever it was and like got right back up.
Right. I mean, that's a W. Hey, thank you so much for subscribing to our newest YouTube channel, Mastermind My Business, the channel where you get access to information on how to create, how to grow, and how to learn. But I wanted to show you something kind of crazy. Over 71% of the people that watch this channel are not subscribed. Please consider subscribing, turning that bell notification on so you don't miss anything. All right? I appreciate you. And Uber Eats.
And you didn't have to place an employer. You didn't have to like go through an interview just to make a couple extra $100. You just sign up for the app, and then when you're done, you're done.
Yep. Uber Eats, Instacart, DoorDash, I don't even think you need like a newer vehicle. Because with Uber and Lyft, you need like a newer vehicle and you got insurance and all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure how TaskRabbit works. You know what I mean? But
sure,
like
you could do it on a bike.
Because this is the part that folks don't understand is like for TaskRabbit, for someone like me, I don't want to assemble the freaking IKEA loft bed. I don't want to. You like to do that crap. I don't want to do that. Let me just pay somebody $100 to come and do it for me and knock it. And by the way, all they do is IKEA stuff. They've probably assembled that model before. Again, that's a win-win. I think a lot of these questions, and I don't mean to be this guy, but I think a lot of these questions come down to people's mentality around these things. People don't believe that you can have a win-win. It is a win-win for me to get rid of a couch from IKEA. That's a nice couch.
Yeah.
Throw it up on OfferUp, get it out of here for free.
Yep.
Some mom who needs a side hustle has a truck, pulls up, grabs the couch, throws it on offer, cleans it up, throws it on OfferUp the next day, and makes $400 off of it.
Yeah.
That's a win-win. It is a win-win for me to find someone to deliver my groceries to me because I don't have the time to go to the grocery store. It is a win-win for me to find someone to meal prep my food for me and have the food delivered every single day or every single week, and I have all my meals there. That's a win-win. Why? Because I make more money doing this than I do meal prepping my freaking chicken.
All right, guys, I'll be back. I need to go cook some chicken and saute some zucchini.
Right? It doesn't. That doesn't make sense. So that's a win-win. I think some of this stuff, not all of that. Again, I understand there's bad bosses. I understand that sometimes the Uber and all that stuff, the wear and tear on your cars and factored in. Like I get all of that. The insurance and how that. I get it. I get it. I get this nuance. I'm not trying to. But I think some of this is coming from a place of a mentality that says there is no win-win. Someone's always getting over on you. It's a pimp or be pimped world. And therefore, the system is rigged, or you turn heel, you turn bad guy.
And you're like, I'm going to play people.
And I'm going to figure out how to pimp people out. Yeah. Right? Which is contrary to if you're coming from a godly, Christ-centered worldview.
Yeah.
You should be looking for the win-win in every encounter, in every situation. You know what I mean? And so that's the part about the gig economy stuff that I kind of get like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yuck.
You know?
Also, like, if it's not worth it,
don't do it. No one's forcing you to drive for Uber.
Exactly. Like I drove Uber Eats when I was fresh out of high school in a 06 Saturn. And it was nice. But like when I realized like the gas and all in my old 06 Saturn wasn't good, I wasn't like, oh, the man. Yeah. Uber, they don't pay me.
It just didn't make sense.
Yeah,
for you
I was just like, oh, I'll find something else. Yeah. I didn't think about like, why is it built like this? Why can't they pay me more? I didn't contact support and ask if they have any better programs.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. So I would say in summary, man, if you are in a place where you need something temporary to get you out of a rut, it's a massive W.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In Dave Ramsey days, he would used to talk about delivering pizzas. I was dropping off my nephew yesterday in the valley in Oceanside. I pulled up. And I never, usually when you, like pizza drivers are like older, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they're like older, you know. I pulled up and I said, oh, there's a young lady. Like they look like she was like 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
Delivering pizzas at like, this is like 9 o'clock. I was driving. I'm like, she getting it, you know?
Yeah.
You can make a couple $100 a night delivering pizzas.
A little dangerous.
You know, a little dangerous, especially in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so it's like, folks always talk about the options of getting out there to do odd jobs for a season, not indefinitely.
Yes.
While you build up other skills, extend your network, and jump into additional means of earning for yourself. I think this is a mentality issue, personally. And I'm not trying to oversimplify it. But I think if you believe the world is rigged and they're trying to get you and then that's it's gonna be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a segment from our daily after party stream. Consider partnering with us online for as little as $5 a month to get access to these daily after party streams completely unedited. You'll also get access to our podcast as they are streamed live into the community before anyone else gets to see them, get to interact with our guests, get access to our private Discord server, and a discount code for our store for as little as $5 a month. Ultimately, that will help towards helping us continue contextualizing the gospel using media and podcast here on YouTube. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.